Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. And today is Monday, October 10th. And once again, I meant to start this video in the morning, but it's now 8:42 p.m. So that was a fail. But let's just get into my reading plans. So I want to finish The Boatman's Daughter, which is a horror book that I am reading for a vlog that is gonna be this week's video. And then I have a couple more books that I want to read for that. And I want to read In the Shadow of Spindrift House, and that one I will for sure read because the audiobook is only 4 hours and 15 minutes, so that'll be quick. But I also want to read The Twisted Ones, which is 11 hours and 4 minutes. And I'm not sure I'm gonna have time to read that one. Also, I want to read, I marked this as currently reading on Goodreads because I really thought I was gonna start reading it 2 weeks ago, but I haven't. And that is book whatever of The Witcher. I want to start reading it, but will I? And that is another book that I need to start soon-ish because it's for next week, and the book is really big, and that is The Empire of the Vampire. So hopefully I will start that as well. And yes, I know I just said that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to read the, I guess, fourth book for the other vlog, and I'm planning on reading a book that is totally not related to anything. But yeah, that is what is going on. And yes, like I said, it is Monday and I just finished filming my outro for last week's reading vlog, and I commented that I knew all the spoilers for last week's episode of House of the Dragon, and this week's episode came out last night, and I already know so many spoilers that I don't really want to watch it right now. And I'm gonna have dinner soon, and what I actually want to watch is The Walking Dead. And is dinner and The Walking Dead a good combination? That's questionable, but that is probably the combination that is gonna happen. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say for now. This is probably the longest intro I've done for a weekly vlog, except maybe the first one where I was, saying what I was gonna do. So yeah, let's just get into the vlog. Hello, it is Thursday and it is finally the morning. I'm finally filming in the morning because we get 1 day per week where we can work from home. And my day is Thursday, and basically I have 20 extra minutes in the morning because I don't have to spend them walking there. So I'm here. Hi. So I have finished The Boatman's Daughter, and I did not love it. In theory, I liked the concept, but I didn't really love the writing style, and honestly, I never really connected with the characters or the story. I was never invested, so I just didn't really care about anything. There were no stakes for me because I did not care about anything that could potentially happen. And yeah, I did not love it. And since my vlog is gonna come out before this video, I can say that I gave it 2 stars. Now, then I read In the Shadow of Spindrift House by Maya Grant, which was another horror fantasy thing. And in this one, we followed Harlow. I am terrible with names. We followed Harlow and her 3 friends, and they used to be kind of like teenage detectives, and they were not teenagers anymore, but Harlow did not really want to like move on to other things. She wanted to keep being a detective with her friends, and so she found them a sort of last mystery for them to solve, and that was the mystery of Spindrift House. And Spindrift House is a sort of haunted house that no one really knows the origin of, no one really knows who built it, and that is kind of the mystery that they have to solve, like who the house belongs to. And things get weird when they get to the house. And yeah, this one was fun. It wasn't my favorite book from this author, and it wasn't really scary. It was more like on the fantasy side than on the horror side, and I wanted the horror, which I sadly did not really get that much. There were like a couple moments that were, I guess, horror, but I was never, scared or even with Fo like feeling uncomfortable. That did not happen. But also, like, I guessed the mystery, the reveal, like the thing that was going on. But either way, it was still fun. I love the writing, and I gave it 3.5 stars. And last night, I started reading The Twisted Ones. And in this one, we follow a character whose actual name I don't remember, but her nickname is Mouse. And she is cleaning out her grandmother's house after her grandmother passed away. And basically, her grandmother was a hoarder, so the house is full of things. And she finds a diary of her step-grandfather, and he describes like weird things. And then she herself starts experiencing weird things. And I am halfway through that book, and I am really enjoying it. And yeah, I think those are all the updates I have for books. But also, I want to say that last night I went to play football or soccer for the Americans, and like with the people from the center. And I suck. Like, I love watching football, but I suck at playing. But it was still really fun. But my back is killing me because I have back issues. And let me tell you, my back is absolutely killing me. I have no idea how I'm gonna be sitting in a chair the whole day today. That does not sound fun at all. But the game itself was really fun. And I have not yet watched House of the Dragon because, like I said, the spoilers are not making me want to watch it. And like I told one of my friends that has already watched the episode, I told her like all the spoilers that I know, and she said that pretty much I know everything that happens once again. Also, 2 of the spoilers I know are deaths. And one of the deaths, like, it's not shocking at all, because the shocking part is that the character was still alive to this point, but still. And then there's the other death that I know. That one, I think it's gonna be iconic. But I mean, I will either watch it tonight or tomorrow, possibly tomorrow. And I will obviously finish reading The Twisted Ones. Anyway, that is everything for now, and I will talk to you probably on Monday. Okay, hello, it is Monday and it's the end of this weekly reading vlog. And before we get into the books, there is something I forgot to mention about like the football game. And it's not even like specifically about the game, but it happened more there. And it's really funny because like I don't speak Italian, but I can understand it just because the words are similar enough to Portuguese. So like people will talk to me in Italian and like I understand what they're saying, but I can't speak. So like they talk to me in Italian and I reply in English. And like at work that doesn't happen frequently, but in the game that happened a lot. And I just always think that's really funny. Moving on, I have not yet watched House of the Dragon. But I think I'm gonna watch it today. I mean tonight, because it's already nighttime. And I think I'm gonna watch like last week's episode and this week's episode because so far I only have one spoiler. And it will be great if I don't get more spoils. So I'm gonna try to watch both episodes, but no promises. Also, I watched the finale of She-Hulk and that episode was so weird, but also so funny. I laughed a lot. Now, getting to the books, I finished The Twisted Ones, and honestly, I don't remember what I said about it for this video because I also filmed the other video for it. So I don't remember like what I said there and what I said here, but basically I really, really liked it. It was pretty creepy and like the creatures that were in the book were very strange, very scary, and I also really liked especially the main character, but also another character almost as much. And when they were like in danger, I was really like worried and stressed out about them. And yeah, like I loved the characters, I loved the plot, I loved the creepy scary atmosphere, I love the pacing, I love like pretty much everything about that book, and I gave it 4.5 stars. And it's the second book I read from that author, and I gave both of those books 4.5 stars. So definitely need to check out more books from T. Kingfisher because apparently that author really works for me. And then I started reading Empire of the Vampire, and this book is huge. And also like it's so heavy. And I mean, this is not horror, but it's vampires. And vampires are like a Halloween month thing. So yes, like I've been wanting to read this book for a while, so I finally started. And let's just say it's not what I expected, and I could have known what to expect if I had actually read the synopsis, but I didn't. And honestly, I just want to read the book because it's pretty. Yes, like totally judging the book by the cover. And I do that with like every single book I read. And yeah, so the title is Empire of the Vampire, right? So I thought we would be following like iconic vampires, but we are not. We are following like vampire hunters, and like we're following one specific hunter. And he's part of like a group of hunters who are like half vampire, half human, and they hate vampires, like they fool vampires, so they hunt them. And we follow one of those hunters, and his name is Gabriel, and he is basically telling his story to a vampire who is called Jean-Francois. And Jean-Francois is like basically like writing down Gabriel's story and also drawing. And the drawings in this book are so beautiful. Let me find a random one. Look how pretty. And there are so many. They're so pretty. But the ink kind of stains my hands because last night I was reading and then like I washed my hands and the water was kind of black and I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized that it's the ink from the drawings. But anyway, the point is, this is not what I expected, and I want more, like I want to know more about the vampires, and we are not really getting that much from them. And also I don't love the main character, so that might be a problem, but I am gonna be making a video for this book that is actually going to come out this Friday. So I will just talk about everything in detail there. And yeah, that is everything that happened this week. That is everything that I read. And let's just wrap it up. So I read from page 98 to page 416 of The Boatman's Daughter, which was 318 pages. I read In the Shadows, Spindrift House, which was 200 pages. I read The Twisted Ones, which was 400 pages. And I read 416 pages of Empire of the Vampire. And that gives me a total of 1,334 pages, which is not bad at all. For me personally, because like some people read a lot more and some people read less, and that is fine. But for me personally, this is more than my average. So I'm pretty happy with that. But yes, that is everything for this weekly reading vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!